Hello guys, it's going to be a video response to edt1138. Which 3 items in your collection are you happy to overspend for? Now, I'm thinking you can probably guess what the first item is, and it's the Virtual Boy. Now, I got this boxed with a load of games for 160 quid, 10 quid postage, so 170 in total. Got the guy down from 180, so I saved myself 20 quid. But it's still quite a lot of money for one of these things. You can pick up loose ones of these for about 30 quid if you're lucky patient. Even less if you're willing to go for a broken one and try and fix it, which it looks like I'm going to have to do with this one anyway, because there is a slight occasional glitch on the screen, that of horizontal lines that go across. You need one of these things, which is a special game bit that's extended, so you can actually reach down into the little holes in the back that were actually purposefully made. I'm going to try and do this without breaking the thing with one hand. They were purposefully made with difficult to get into, so that people couldn't nick their ideas and the technology, which is ridiculous. But yeah, so obviously you've got the normal ones here, and you've got much longer ones, much deeper ones like that, so you need a special game bit to get in there. But even with this, there's a couple of them that look like it's going to be difficult once that's attached to a screwdriver. I don't think I have the brute force to be able to turn it around without one. But this is going to have to be fixed anyway, so in the end I probably could have ended up with I could have got away with getting myself a broken one and refurbishing it myself. But like I said, I did get it boxed, and I did get a stack of games with it, and most of these loose can be picked up for under a tenner. But Waterworld is one that loose on its own goes for around 50 quid every time. So it's not that much of a bad deal, but 160 quid, I probably could have got this stuff for less had I been patient and clever about it. So that's the first one. Really happy to have that though. I don't begrudge paying it for what I've got. But that's fine. Second one is Snatcher for the Mega CD. Now, I paid 100 quid for this on the button. It's in absolutely mint condition, save for some scratches on the discs. Luckily, those don't seem to be interfering with play so far. I've not got to the end of it yet, though, so if I get halfway through the game and it crashes, then I'll realise that I've not got a bargain at all here. So a bit of a risk with a scratch disc, and he did tell me that before I bought it. But it is in great condition. The disc's in the Mega CD at the moment, obviously. But yeah, I paid 100 quid for that. Now, I say I paid over for this because I've seen it go on auction. When it's actually on an auction rather than a buy it now, it goes for around 85 sometimes. It definitely creeps up past 100 on some auctions, but you can find this if you're patient on auction for about 85, and I did almost win that for that price a while back. Some of you who've been subbed for a while know that, because I made a video completely butthurt about the fact that I'd missed out on it for 85. So I snatched this up for 100 quid, pardon the pun. But it does go and buy it now for a lot more than that, and I think it's going to be one of those games that just goes up and up and up in price, because it is genuinely hard to get hold of, and of course it's one that collectors aren't willing to let go. So I mean, less and less copies of these available. So Snatcher for 100 quid. Third one is a bit different, a bit less extravagant, although it certainly is probably over the odds for this, and it is the tip book for Sword of Vermilion. I got this for £7.50 on an auction, but the postage and packing was £2.50 as well, so that turned out to be 10 quid. 10 quid just for a tips book, but I am more than happy to pay that for this because it now completes my copy of Sword of Vermilion, and that is my favourite RPG of all time, and absolutely adore this game. And yeah, with this tip book, now makes it complete. Surprising how many copies of this have disappeared from the market. Most of the copies you'll find don't have this. Apparently everyone just threw them out. I can't actually remember whether the PAL versions had the Genesis logo on it or if they had their own booklet. I can't remember that. If anybody's got a complete PAL copy, let me know, but I haven't been able to find a loose PAL copy. And yeah, I wasn't willing to. I mean, with this book complete, the game will go for around 20 quid. So, 10 quid in total is probably a little bit over just for the book, but I'm glad to have it to complete my Sword of Vermilion. So that's my 3 things, yeah. Snatcher, Sword of Vermilion booklet, and a Virtual Boy. Alright, and cheers, bye bye.